Hello everyone, Linda Israel here. I am still working on elements for my Christmas junk journal, and here's what I've got. I have die cut an envelope template. It is out of a Sizzix envelope by Tim Holtz. If you don't have a die, open one up and trace it. You can make your own. There's a lot of different ways, but what I've done here is I've got this, but I don't want to see the white, especially some of the words for this Christmas junk journal. So I've got a couple of things. I've got some acrylic paint and I've got some glitter paint from the dollar store. So let me show you what we're going to do. So I've decided which side is going to be up and which side is going to be down. I've got some acrylic paint and I have a key card from an old hotel. And what I'm going to do is squeeze out just a little bit of paint onto this envelope and a little bit of the glitter on top. Sometimes you get more than you need. And then I'm just going to use this card as my paintbrush. I'm going to go in here and just pick up that paint and mush it around onto this paper. I want it to cover it so you can't really see what it says, and add a little bit of color to this envelope. So you can add more layers of paint by letting it dry, but I think this is going to be enough. So you see that is nice and juicy and wet. So I'm going to set this aside to dry. Here's one that I've already dried. So you want to make sure it's dry to touch so that you don't get any paint on you. And I've got some distress ink here. What I'm going to do is use the black soot and go around the edge of the envelope all the way around. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold up the envelope. I've got a little bit of some glue stick here, so I'm just going to put a little bit on the flaps where I want it to be glued down. And I think, yeah, I had it upside down. I was getting ready to glue the top. I needed to glue the bottom. So I've glued the envelope closed, but it's not going to stay closed on its own, so I want to make a closure. And here's what I've got. I've got some scrapbook paper and a scallop punch. I'm just going in here and making a punch. Then I'm going to use the distressed ink around the edge. So that's got some distressed ink. I've got some stickers here, so I'm just going to pick one that I like, that I think would go with this envelope, if you will. So we'll just do Noel. And I'm going to adhere that to this piece. Now I'm going to use just a little bit of some glue here. I've got some Aleene's tacky glue. And I'm going to make a line no higher than halfway on this piece because I want to glue it down, and the top portion is going to hold the flap of the envelope in place. So this will pop out. I'm holding it down with my thumb because it's not quite dry, and then you can tuck it back under and you have an envelope that you've made from scratch. Here is another one that I made with the same technique, just using a different sticker. So look at those pieces of paper that you have a little bit differently. You know, you take them out of a book and you may not like the way they look in the plain paper, but if you turn it into an envelope and add a little bit of some craft paint, you can make something really fun for your junk journal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and of course comment below any questions or things that you want to share about these envelopes. And if you would like, subscribe to my channel because I put out videos all the time. Every Saturday there's at least a video that comes out, and then there's other 3 times a month. The 2nd, the 10th, and the 22nd of the month I have a video coming out. Join the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group for more support and a lot of like-minded people. Have a fabulous day. Aspire to be amazing, everyone. Bye.